The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape. Motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. STIM Radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a base said. So if you're mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Alright, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking irks me. Or fucking cocksucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I'm G.J. Jerkman.
GJ stuffed up Jerkman.
Still got a little bit of a cold Jerkman.
God damn, man.
What a hell of a week for me last week.
Yeah, you were pretty, well, Friday, you sounded like complete shit.
Well,
like,
yeah, because Thursday night, you know how you get this where you get a point where you're like, okay, well, I'm feeling a little bit of something. Like maybe tired or something.
Right, like, maybe just need to sleep or something.
Yeah, so we did the stuff here and everything, and on the way home, all of a sudden it was just like something just slammed me in the side. I was like, oh my God, I feel like hell. So I went home, and I pretty much just went out.
How about that feeling when you know without a doubt that you're sick? You know what I'm saying? You're just like, okay.
Yep.
I am sick. You know, like you said, there's times where you sort of second guess it and go, well, maybe I just need to sleep
tired, run down, right.
Yeah, but then there's times where you know without a doubt that you're fucking
in deep
sick.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened to me because then I started getting like on the, I guess it'd be my right side of my throat, right into the ear, where you start getting that pain. Yeah. And I was like, it can't be. I just got over this a week and a half ago. I cannot be getting another cold back.
It's the same thing.
I think it was, I don't think I totally got over it. I thought I was.
Yep.
I think I went out and worked too much again, like I'm doing now again.
Yep,
And didn't give my body just needs, I'm an older guy, I need that rest time. I need to sit back like and drink my Geritol and shit or something.
Well, it's the same mistake we all make, I think.
Yeah.
Especially people like us, where we're going, all right, I'm starting to feel better. I can go back to school.
I can
go back to work. I can do, and then all of a sudden, I told you about that thing I had for 3 weeks one time when I was in college.
Right.
And finally everybody was like, you need to take it fucking easy.
And what's amazing to me is I get sick again, which I may not have gotten better. I thought I did. But now, tomorrow night, I've got a party to go to till I don't know what time in the morning.
Somebody going to be running my board tomorrow?
The next night, no, I'll be leaving after that.
Oh, okay.
And then the next night, I've got a party. And then Friday, and then Thursday, I've got another event.
Damn.
And then Friday, I've got the fetish. I'm like, oh my God, it's just all, I have to get sick now. The nights I've got all this shit to fucking do, I got to get sick.
Shit.
Yeah, and I just feel like I just want to go home. I want to lay down. I want to go to fucking, know what I really want is a nice fucking chick there to rub like Vicks all over me and pamper me a little bit, give you that kind of like,
Speaking of that, I went and got another massage today.
Fuck you. The words "fuck you" let them ring in your ears for the next 24 fucking hours.
I want it. See this. I don't know what the fuck to make of this. I don't know if it's just a older lady trying to get Jesus points or if she likes me. Because
an older lady trying to get Jesus points.
That's very possible. You know, you get those older women that are kind of religified.
So what happened? And then I'll tell you what it was.
Okay, I'll give you the story.
Or at least I'll try to.
So you remember the first time I won, you know, it was at the networking breakfast I go to. What we do is when we go in, we sign in and we put our business card in the bucket.
Oh, yep. She don't like you. No, I just figured I'd throw that in there.
So yeah, of course you would. So then she you know what happens is then businesses go up at the end of the meeting, and if they've got something to raffle off or give away,
right,
they'll go up and talk about their business or their community event or whatever, and then they'll reach in the bucket and pull out a card, and whoever card they pull wins the whatever the fuck they're giving away. So
you won.
I won.
You're a lucky fucker. You're always winning.
It was twice now.
I know.
For the same thing. For the same. And the very first.
Oh, wait a minute.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what's weird. She keeps pulling my card. So the first time it happened, I was like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, I won this massage. It's a 30-minute massage. You can pay $25 and make it an hour.
She wants to get you feeling all lusciously you know, like you just want to get all rubbed up.
Well, yeah, and I'm naked, and you know.
Now, does she do this?
Yeah, she's
doing it.
Yeah, she's the masseuse.
Oh, you fucking, you become a young gigolo man there.
I guess, but see, that's the thing. I don't
slap your ass and shit for you.
Well, let me tell you what she did do.
Uh-oh.
Two things. Now, first of all, she was asking me a lot of weird kind of, I don't know if they were blindo questions or if they were just more like, what do you like to do for fun? You know, what kind of music do you like?
Right.
You know, shit like that. You know, and some of it was just kind of like, man, just boring ass lame questions that everybody asks.
Mm-hmm.
But she was the one who made the walking comment last time. Remember? Do you have anybody to walk with? Remember? Because I have the circulation issue with my ankles and shit.
Maybe she's thinking she can massage you into sight.
Massage me sighted.
Yeah. And if she pulls that off, she's going to have clients beyond belief because she's a miracle
worker.
worker.
I'm alive. Massaged you sighted. So the second time she pulled my card again. This is the next breakfast, you know. And I'm like, fuck, how did I win that twice? But I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue with it. It was good. So I went down and, you know, I paid the extra $25 to get the hour massage. And so we go in, you know.
Maybe that's why right there.
What's that?
Everybody else just takes the free part and doesn't add the extra.
Oh, and me, I throw.
You throw the extra, so she's making cash even plus the freebie.
Shit, man, how could you not want to make that an hour? I mean, that's just so.
I don't know.
But
how happy was the ending?
There was no jack 'em off, but no jack'ems there. But
okay.
Here's the thing, though. So I go in, and you know you're naked. You take off all your clothes, and you lay underneath the blanket. And she comes in and starts rubbing you and whatever. So she's doing my back, and she kind of stops and she goes, "Oh, you got a blackhead here. Do you mind if I pop it?"
A blackhead?
I had a blackhead on my
your back, and she wanted to go ahead and perform.
Yes.
That is just fucked up.
Popping this blackhead on my back.
All right, now I want to throw the fuck up.
So, here comes the next piece of jackums. So at one point she goes, "I got to take these squeaky shoes off." And I was like,
that is jackums for nobody but you.
I said, why don't you, I said, you can do it barefooted. I don't care. She's like, that's just what I'm going to do. And I'm like, oh yeah, do it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You and your feet.
Yeah, it was very jackums. And I even told her, I said, wow, you have very healing hands, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a perv. I'm telling you right now, you are a freaking perv.
I'm glad I wasn't laying on my back, because then she probably would have seen I had a hard on.
So
I was on my stomach.
You got a hard on?
When she said, "Oh, I'm going to do this barefoot,"
because she took her shoes off.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is jackums.
Oh Lord.
It's like anything. If a chick whipped her tits out, wouldn't you get a hard on? Yeah, you would.
Well, if I'm laying on my stomach and I can't see them, and she could tell me anything for all I would know.
Yeah, but it's different.
Oh, top. I'm. You know what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, but see, you live in a sighted world. I don't. So
it's all imagination for you.
Well, yeah, that and I could hear her walking barefooted on the whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, unless she has really big boobs, it's not like I'm going to hear them flopping around or something.
Right. See, this is a little extra, you know, I don't know, a perk, would you say?
For being blind?
Yeah, you
get
hear
a
this shit.
blind perk.
Yeah, it's a blurk, man. So
Wow.
So yeah. Anyway, that was. But I don't know what to make of this shit. You know, she keeps saying, you know,
Could be a couple different things. And one of them, like I said, is the fact that the first time you went in, you paid the extra. So not only did she get to throw the freebie out there, she made some money from it.
Yeah, yeah, and well, I did it twice. You know,
Twice right now. So you may win a third time.
Well, you know, I'd be interested. Oh, that would be wow. Yeah, that's very possible. But you think she'd want to bring more customers in? You know?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're not really, you can't be totally sure on this, but, you know, maybe she thought, well, you would probably be a definite because you did the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe you would pay again like you did last time, which you did do.
Right.
Maybe she likes you. How old is she?
She's, I would guess, in her probably 50s or 60s.
50s or 60s.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a perfect date for you.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, if, you know, if they're old and docile, you know,
well,
feeble.
You know, she's not. Oh no, she's not feeble. She's anything but
Ooh,
feeble.
She's got the healing hands.
Oh yes, she does. Actually, because that's what I said to her, and she's like, "Yeah, the Lord." How did she say it? The Lord meant us to meet.
I don't know
something
this
like
person,
that.
right?
No,
Okay.
you do not. But she said she made something about the Lord meant for us to meet or something like that.
The Lord?
Yeah. See, that's where I'm thinking: is this a Jesus thing? Is this a? Is she trying to love bomb me? Is she trying to get me to go to her church?
This could be a combination of all.
This
could be the fact that you
Well,
also bought her dinner.
Give me some pussy for Jesus?
You bought her dinner twice now because pretty much you paid that extra. The hell?
Whoa.
That's one low-flying
I was
damn
gonna say,
jet or something.
Is that a plane or is that thunder? Shit, I think our audience heard that shit.
Yeah, that was loud. God.
Fuck.
You can tell we're right by the McCarran Airport here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, you can hear those fucking planes.
Wow, that was low. So, yeah, so now the fact that she threw this in there, now this puts a little twist on this. Like I said, it could be a combination of a couple different things, one of them being you paid, so now she has extra cash.
Right.
She may find you attractive. You're a younger man. You know, she's a cougar maybe.
Oh, she did tell me I have a did she say a pretty head? Or a beautiful head? Something like that?
A beautiful head?
Yeah, and I had to ask her.
You sure she was looking at you?
I said, what do you mean by that?
Oh, and if you look like a penis. So
yeah, according to you.
You do. I'm telling you, you look like a penis. And the colors you wear do not help any.
I look like a penis. Only you would think about penises.
I'm telling you,
like.
if the viewers right now could actually vote in on this, and I could say, oh, call in right now and vote that what you're looking, does this man look like a penis or not? I'm sure the majority of them would say yes. He looks like a penis.
I look like a penis. All right. You know, I can't tell you because I've never really, really seen a dick.
Okay, you felt your penis. Now go up your body, think of the shaft, and then feel your head.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
You look like a penis.
I don't think I look like a dick. But no, she told me I have a
wonderful head,
a beautiful head,
And
I said, well, what do you mean by that? And she was like, well, it's not pointed, it's not lopsided, it's not weird shaped like a lot of people.
It's round like a penis.
Well, obviously, it's a very bulbous, powerful head. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah,
a bulbous,
man.
Yeah, yeah. You like to think that, right?
Yeah, it is bulbous, bulbous, thick and strong, man.
So did she throw you any other hints? I mean, or were they the only? You got a beautiful head, and God was meant for you two to meet, or Jesus was on your side, or something like that.
There was something else.
Took her shoes off.
Well, I didn't say anything about my foot fetish. I didn't, I never told her.
But she didn't know that, and subconsciously she did it.
And then she was asking me other questions, like. What do I like to do for fun? What are my favorite things to do?
Well, that could have been just, conversation.
Small talk.
Because you were there, what, an hour?
Yeah, but, I don't like to talk when I'm being massaged. I kind of told her that, too, in a roundabout way. Like, hey, just so you know, when I'm getting massaged, I really don't like to talk much because I like to enjoy it. And she's like, oh, no, that's fine. So.
And yet she talked to you.
A little bit.
Okay.
She did stop at one point, so. But,
wow.
But yeah, she has, I don't know what her deal is. She is married, she said. She told me about her husband, and
Yeah, we know that's always stopped women before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I really don't, give that too much high regard.
Yeah, I know a lot of married people that don't remember they're married.
Yeah, I know. There's
they
a bunch.
Conveniently forget.
Yeah, that's why I figure. Well, I don't know if that's such a big deal. And
but depends. I mean, it depends on how she carries herself and everything. So she may just honestly, like your cash.
That may just be it. You know, it may be something about the. Although.
And your beautifully bulbous head.
Although I did. At first, when we were supposed to, I was supposed to go collecting the massage. You know, I got it like a little before my birthday. So I was going to go. Remember the week of my birthday? I actually took off. And so what I did was, there you go, man. Dr. AIDS.
Damn.
Dr. AIDS cough over there. So
it's not even flu season. Well, I know a lot of people have got this cold, so.
Yeah, see? So
I'm about to give it to you.
I may look like a penis, but you sound like an AIDS patient. So I don't know what's worse.
Trust me, looking like a penis is.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you received too much
You're getting the rub down.
Yeah, I'm the one who's getting the rub down.
And I'm just hacking my lungs out.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I guess looking like a penis is much better.
So, what was I going to say? So, I was going to go before my birthday, and the week of my birthday, and we were having a lot of, she called me back, but it was kind of late, and, we set something up, but then she called me like 10 minutes later and said she had to reschedule. So then we rescheduled, but then something came up on my end, so I had to cancel then. And it was just a long, stupid, drawn-out deal. And actually, I kind of got a little – I sort of yelled at her a little bit because at the next breakfast, she was like, yeah, you could win this massage, blah, 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 blah. She was like, Maxwell Silverhammer actually won the massage, but for some reason he canceled. And I'm like, bitch, what are you doing, putting me on blast? So I called her, and I actually kind of was like, hey, thanks for putting me on blast this morning at the breakfast. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And I was like, well, that was a little unnecessary, I thought, because I thought she was just trying to be a bitch.
Nah,
so
she's playing with you. She's playing hard to.
I don't know what she's playing.
It's hard to get dentures.
It's weird. It's kind of like you better get sucking.
Wow.
And fucking.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you break one of these old ladies' hips?
Well, that'd be something to talk about on the show.
Yeah.
Be like, damn, I fucked her hip out of place.
you gonna visit her in the hospital?
Hell yeah, man.
That's nice of you.
I'll bring her.
You got a heart.
I do. I told you I'm attentive.
Yes, you are. You break their hip and then visit them at the hospital.
Exactly.
Bring them some Geritol and some
Jell-O.
Bengay.
Yeah, and Bengay too, of course. So,
wow.
Yeah, that was my my thing today. Going to get the massage was interesting.
So you got a nice relaxing. She does do a good job.
Oh yeah, she does a great job.
Do you want to plug her name of her company or something?
I mean, I can. It's called Exclamation Salon. Mm-hmm. It's actually a salon. They do a lot of shit there. They do nails and facials and whatever. But she does the massage there.
Right.
And I think it's like $50
for an hour.
For the hour, I think. Yeah, I think it's $50. So
I don't truly know the prices for that, so I can't say whether that's good or not good. But I guess it all depends on the service you're going to get and how good that feels. So
it's definitely a worth it massage. I mean, if I didn't have to run the fuck out of there every time because my bus was showing up, I got to schedule my rides later. I guess
your Blinky ride shows up too early.
Yeah. Well, then today when I got there, she was kind of running late. So when she finally got there, I was like, hey, ready to do this? So, and I actually paid before I went in because I didn't want to run out again without paying because that's what happened last time.
But you did catch up to her later and pay her.
Oh, yeah, I paid today. So I paid $50 today instead of $25.
Right. All right.
So, because obviously the last massage, it was right there where my bus was supposed to be showing up. And yes, wouldn't it be the luck of the butt fuck? There's the bus. As soon as we walk out, I'm like,
what, did you want to try to romance her or something? Or
well, no, but you want to lay there a little bit. She's like, all right, just lay there and relax. And I'm like, what time is it? And then when she told me, I'm like, oh shit, my bus is going to be here.
Well, see, and that's what sucks sometimes about having a massage.
Uh-huh.
Unless you have absolutely nothing planned,
yeah,
you get right back up and you're tense again within a certain amount of time.
That's true. That's true.
It's great at the time, but if you have to jump right up right away and get dressed and run out, and you're getting tense again already.
Yeah, that's true. You're getting worked up. It's not like you're walking out going.
It's like drinking your favorite drink and throwing up afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't.
Puked it all up, and you're like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, what the hell's the point? It tasted great, but
that's like this. I ate some canned shit today, man, and it was kind of gagging me. I was like, ugh, this is.
What was it?
It was chili, canned chili, but
canned chili.
I think it was a psychological thing. Because the lid was cracked, and it kind of bothered me a little bit.
What do you mean the lid was cracked?
Well, it has a lid over it, and then under
talking about a plastic lid?
Yeah, plastic lid, and then underneath you have that little pull-up
was that
tab thing that you have to...
Tampered with in any way?
I don't think so, but the top lid was. It was definitely bent and broken. So I was like,
Where'd you get it from?
Oh, Smith's or one of those places.
Who took you to get it? I mean, did someone take you or just
G Motors? Yeah.
How long ago did you get it?
I don't know, because I have a lot of canned food in there.
Well, we have to go to commercials, but I would like to let everybody know out there to please, if they can, stay tuned. We're going to talk about the Ebola case you got from your soup coming up.
We'll be right back, bitches.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I loved you. You were my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Yeah, this was definitely a GJ Jerkman special here with this can.
I would have not eaten anything. If it was busted up and stuff like that,
you know what? Your voice did echo through my brain, but I said, well, fuck. If I throw this away, I have nothing to eat.
There's too many people nowadays doing fucked up shit to stuff. Okay, it may not have been somebody done something to it. It could have just been crushed or something like that. But nowadays, there are so many people that disregard humans altogether. I mean, they don't care. Yeah. They do fucked up shit just to watch it go on the news or someone talk about it. And
right, like their thing, like my thing did all that, you know.
To that person, yeah, and they don't care. They just really don't care, and it's a shame, but I would have not eaten. And I know, see, this is where our brains differ. You're thinking, okay, I've got a can of chili or nothing until later.
Yeah.
I would have said, I've got my life still. I am not eating it.
Yeah, because it was, I grabbed it and brought it to work, and I'm like, okay, yeah, if I throw this away, then I'll have nothing to eat, and then I'm leaving from here. And
once you shit, though, if that can that you picked up is the can that someone that had Ebola was carrying it and fell over, infectious, and that's why the can got ripped at the top, and they just put it right back up on because they would do that. They don't, they're stupid.
Yeah, oh, I know. But
now you've eaten a bowl of chili.
Yeah, but a bowl of chili. Nice play on words.
Hey, thanks.
Actually, what if it? But what if I'm immune to the Ebola? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ate it, and the thing's still living in me, but I never was affected.
Well, you'll find out in 21 days.
Okay.
how immune to it you are.
Got me counting down the days and shit. Okay, day number 10, still nothing. But then any little thing that I feel,
yeah,
maybe that was Ebola.
Yeah, since you're hypochondriac, man, you're
little things fucking wig me out. I'm like, I feel kind of sick.
Yeah, I do not feel well. It was a bowl of chili.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of suspect to me. But
see, anytime I get that kind of feeling of something, I mean, that's your natural senses telling you something's not right. And when you bypass that, you're taking a good chance of fucking yourself.
Yeah, I know, because like I said,
if something, if your senses picked up that something was suspect, if something just did not feel right,
right.
That's your inside. That's your body or your mind or your whatever you want to call it, your essence or outer being or love child God or whatever.
Right. That's
telling you don't do this, and you're like, okay, but I'm going to do it.
I've had that. There was one time I did get a can of something that had mold on it. Now that I didn't eat. I was like, oh,
wow, really?
Yeah. I was actually I brought it into work, and actually my coworker saw it. Because I opened.
So you wouldn't have known.
Well, it felt funny. The lid felt like there was some strange shit on the lid, and my coworker goes,
"Wait a minute, was this a can?"
It was a can. Yeah.
And there was mold in the can.
Yeah, it was.
That's botulism right there, probably.
Oh, it probably was. But so luckily she saw it, and she goes, "You're not going to eat that, are you?" I was like, "Why? It's my lunch." She's like, "There's mold on it," and I'm like,
"You're not going to eat that, are you?" Yeah. She should have said, "Don't eat that." Like, what was she gonna? If you were gonna say yes, she was gonna let you.
Well, no, fuck no. She's probably testing me to see what I would,
Well, you couldn't see the damn thing. You're blind. How are you supposed to know?
Well, yeah, that's it. But as soon as she told me, I think she figured I'd have a change of heart when she told me it was mold, which I did.
But then again, you were feeling the top, and it felt. What'd you say?
It felt strange. It felt. But I thought, okay, well, maybe that's.
See, you justify anything in your mind just to put food in your mouth.
Yeah, that's the bad thing.
This can feels like it's got like a carpet on it. Oh, that must be a new can.
I don't remember what it felt like, but I remember there was something. The lid felt weird, or something felt strange, and I was like, "There's something weird about this can." And thank God she was standing there. She's like, "You're not going to eat that, are you?" I'm like, "Well, why?" And she's like, "It's mold." I'm like, "Oh, wow. Fuck." So, and I can't remember what I wound up doing. Oh, you know what? That was when I was able to walk next door to like Porta Subs or somewhere to get something to eat. Because I mean, there's stuff around me now, but I don't really know where the fuck anything is around our new office, our newer office. We've been
office.
We've been there 2 years. And I'm still calling it the new office. So, but yeah, I haven't. And of course, my assistant wasn't there today, so we couldn't have gotten anything to eat. But anyway, yeah. So I ate this can, and as I was eating it, it was just kind of gagging me out a little bit. And I'm like, you know what? I wound up throwing. Well, no, I ate a good majority of it, but I did.
Yeah, see,
I did throw some of it away though, man. I was like, okay, this just isn't right. I'm not feeling this, so I threw it away. And as of yet, I'm not sick. Knock on glass. I guess.
Glass ain't good to good.
We'll find some wood somewhere.
So, what time did you eat that today?
About noon.
Noon? Mm-hmm. Well, if there's any kind of botulism in it and that stuff, that usually takes about a 24-hour period.
Oh, great.
Before you start to feel
so it'll hit me tomorrow.
The bacteria.
Great. I don't know. We'll see. It was probably nothing. I mean, it didn't taste funny, so I'm assuming should be okay. It was psychological with that. That's all. But moving on to other shit, didn't you have a
if I can stop coughing.
Okay, I'll let you gag and choke.
Damn,
man.
Ah, boy, I shouldn't be working. I should be home sleeping, being massaged.
Yeah, you probably should.
By a 60-year-old lady without her shoes on.
Hey, should I tell her you want a massage? You can maybe take it out and trade.
Yeah. Well, no.
She can do a.
No. No. We're talking 60. No.
You sure?
Trust me, positive.
I mean, maybe maybe you should.
Yeah, no, you ain't doing that to me.
I mean, if she's got dentures, you know, you might
sure,
get one hell of a blowjob.
You know what? Let's go on to something else.
That
something else would be courts are fucked nowadays.
The system is fucked.
The system's fucked. I went to court the other day. I have children back in Pennsylvania, and I went to court, and I'm partially. They put me on temporary disability for a while, just to find out this issue that I'm having. To see what's going on. And so what I did was, though, I chose to keep working throughout this time. Instead of taking the disability, I chose to work and pay my support and stuff. When I got to the court, they wanted to put me in jail because I was paying my support.
So being an honest tax-paying citizen, you get to go to jail.
Yeah, they suggested that what I was doing was wrong.
You evil tax-paying, fucking hard-working citizen. Well, this is, this is the only country, I think, where hard work is actually shunned. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, people do not look favorably at people who work hard in this country.
Not anymore. I mean, at one point in time,
ever did.
No, at one point in time they did. When I was younger, I mean, you were taught that you fell in love. You had your wife or husband, whichever sex you were, obviously.
Right.
And you had your kids, you worked hard, you supported, you loved hard, you did all these things.
Right.
Nowadays, it's like, I'm single and 46, and if I'm not looking for a man, I'm fucked. Because you don't go for the opposite sex anymore. It's always the same sex.
It's pretty much, that's what you got to do.
Yeah. I work, and because I work, I'm fucked. I should be doing some kind of something somewhere. I don't do drugs, and I should be doing those too. And I refuse to take those, even from the pharmaceutical shit.
Some way to control you, obviously.
Yeah. And I'm pretty much fucked. I'm a relic.
I think we're both relics in a weird way, because we do have that traditional work ethic, and that's how we're raised, man.
Right.
I was raised that way. I was raised that you do what you say. Your word meant something. You were loyal to things and people.
Yeah. You were, and I still carry that to this day. I'm still very loyal. If I'm with somebody, be a relationship or a friendship, I'm loyal to that person.
Damn right. I mean, if it's been there for you and with you for this whole time, then fuck yeah, I'm not turning my back on that.
But that's not the way to do it nowadays.
No.
You were supposed to go out and use people for what you can get from them only.
Yeah.
You don't care about the person. You don't show any loyalties. You don't show anything that's upstanding as a citizen or a person or a human being.
Wow.
It's like we even talked about. It's like, and I'm not coming down on anybody that's got tattoos or piercings. I've got my ears pierced. I don't have any tattoos. I am planning on getting one and only one. But it's like a race to see who can get the most amount of whatever and be the laziest, be the most disgusting, the most whatever you want to call it. I don't really truly know what it would be.
Well, look who's put in a high regard now. Shows like Hoarders. People who are just complete lazy fucking. They don't throw anything away. They just sit around and get fat and collect all kinds of shit all day. And these are the people that we're
Honey
idolizing.
Boo-Boos.
Honey Boo-Boos. Yeah, these are great people. And we're looking up to these people. We're going, yeah, this is who you want to be like.
Yeah, and it just amazes me that there is really truly not any good role models. I mean, there really isn't.
There is no.
I mean, there probably maybe a couple, but the sad thing is I can't even think of them right now.
I can't think of any, to be honest with you. I don't know who, kids are looking up to.
Maybe we should beat our wives in the elevator and drag them out, or
that's the way to do it, man. Yeah, or be like, what's his name, War Machine? Beats up his girlfriend.
Beat your bitch.
Well, that's also looked in high regard. There's a lot of women.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of women that want to be called bitches.
Well, and you know what? And I'm finding this out too. I think I have not seen. I'm not going to say that there aren't any,
right?
But there's a lot of women with no fucking self-respect at all.
And that's the sad thing. And I think over the years, and if the women out there listening, take no offense to this, but take action on it, I guess what I would like to say, is teach your daughters they're not princesses.
Yeah.
They are not princesses. They're humans. They're, probably could be grow up and be very intelligent or have a lot to play in society, but they're not a fucking princess.
No, No, you're
this
actually doing them a
princess
disservice
shit
by that
has
shit.
got to fucking stop.
Well, and it's I mean, not only that, but you'll see these chicks going for these fucking doorknobs.
Well, that's because that's what they're looking for, and this is where the princess theory comes in. Because you're a princess, a man should want to do everything. No, a man should want to appreciate the woman they're with.
But why is it though the ones you want to treat well shit all over you?
Because, like I said, this is what's going on. It's a princess theory, and the ones that are growing up that maybe don't feel, maybe aren't that princessy type. They're beautiful in their own way, but most people don't find them that attractive.
Right.
That they will look for that relationship because they don't have that extra criteria that they got that they're banking on.
Oh, well, that's wow. That's just twisted thinking.
It is, but and all these women that teach these other their daughters to grow up and say, "Hey, look, you get a man, you get what you can get, and if he ain't going to treat you like the princess you truly is, then what you need to do is you need to go find you a newsman." That's bullshit.
But the problem is, when you're, I've been extremely attentive, to women that I've cared about. I've made them first all the time and tried to be as honest and open with them as possible, and they've shit the fuck all over me. I'm telling you, they lick the boot that kicks them, and they bite the hand that feeds them.
But then guys are doing this too.
Shit.
I mean, how many guys do you see chasing around women that do not give a damn about them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but see, that's it, though. Here it is. Here's somebody that I'm willing to treat good, and they're shitting all over me. It's like, what the fuck? No reason for that. It's like, wow. I mean,
there may not be a reason, but it's happening. And I truly feel us as a country, we have fallen the fuck apart.
Oh, totally. Totally.
I mean, because I look around me and I think, okay, no one has to find me attractive. Nobody has to want to be with me. But I think there should be someone out there that would, right? Okay? Yeah. Or for whatever reason, that kind of thing that happens. But I look around at a lot of other people, and I see a lot of unhappy people.
Because everybody settles. That's why.
Well, and not even some of them that are settling. It's like they're going for what they can get and only what they can get. They're not looking for they're not looking for a person. They're looking to use people. Yeah, that's not settling.
Well, that is settling though, because you found your
thing. Not if you're using somebody. They're not, because they don't stick around with that person.
Right, but I guess what I'm saying is they're settling for a lot of bullshit just to get one little.
No, we're a country. If we've got to be happy 24 fucking 7.
And that's true. What I call it, the cookie theory.
Yeah, I mean,
you always got to have a cookie.
Everybody loves that new car. When you get a brand new car, you got it for the first 3-4 months or even a year. You're like, oh, this is my fucking ride right here.
Right.
I love this car. Eventually, that car becomes your old car. It's no longer your new car. If all of us treated, we treat our relationships like we do a car. Everybody wants a brand new fucking car all the time, because you get that great car feeling. Well, you can't treat a relationship like a fucking, I need a brand new car feeling. I need the smell of a new car. Because you know what? You are never, ever going to be happy. You will never be satisfied. And you can trick yourself into believing you may be. But at the end of that, how can you truly be? You've never really established a true relationship with anybody.
Well, and you know what? They don't even start it out establishing it in a true manner either. Because even with the date site thing, and I was talking to my buddy about this last night, and he said, the problem is, he says, with this fucking generation, he's like, everybody wants to text. And he's like, sometimes, when I meet these chicks, I want to call them and talk to them. He's like, but I'll call them. They won't answer their phones, and then a minute later I'll get a text that says, I'm busy.
Well, there used to be a long time ago when you would go out to a place, you would see a girl, or a girl would see a guy, and you had that eye meeting, and you're like, oh, shit, she's hot.
Then you go talk to each other.
He's hot, or whatever.
Right.
But then, well, even not maybe right away. You would kind of play around a little bit. You would see how the person felt about you, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes a couple weeks, because you lived in the same area, you knew the person or whatever, you just met him. Or sometimes you would make that first move just to test it out because you didn't know if you'd ever see him again.
Right.
But nowadays, you can't have fucking eye contact with everybody's fucking faces buried in their fucking phones.
Well, and that's it, too. Everybody's hiding behind
swiping
keyboards.
right if they want to get a fucking date when the idiot that they could be spend the rest of their life with that they may fall in love with stand right the fuck next to them.
Right, and they're dumb. And then they want to bitch that they can't find the right person. Don't you love that shit?
Yeah.
Like, hey, stupid ass, look what you're doing.
You've probably walked next to the right person sometime.
You've had dialogue with them.
But yet, because it's so much easier to want to jump on your phone or your tablet or your pad or and look, because it's a smorgasbord of, it's like looking at a whole, it's like looking at all the brand new shoes that just brought out, for a woman or for a guy, all the new electronics. It's that kind of a rush, because I don't have to just settle for this guy right here, maybe, or looking up and looking around me, because I got a smorgasbord right here. Look at this. I can just swipe right, swipe left. I can like, I can unlike, I can flirt, and whatever.
Send them winks and do all this other
winky
dumb
doodles,
shit.
and after a while, you're like, get back to fucking basics, people. Yeah. We can have electronics. We can make a better world, but we don't have to keep our faces buried in the shit 24/7.
Well, see, that's the thing we were talking about, because I said, well, because here's what's baffling me. And he says that a lot of times it's mainly the younger girls are this way. And they especially, because, that's how they grew up. And I'm going, well, shit. When I was younger, I wanted to have sex. I wanted to go out. I wanted to do things. You know what I'm saying? Where now, they're perfectly, as soon as you start calling them out of their little internet world, they're like, oh, I don't know about that. You want to actually go out and do something? You actually want it when they just want to sit and beep-boo all fucking day. And, really a lot of these conversations don't move anything forward. Like when they're talking to you, it's always, how are you? I am good. That shit I make fun of all the time.
Right.
It's real. This is what these people do. They're, how are you? I am good. That is good. Stuff that will never drive any kind of anything forward.
Well, to show you how fucked up things are, we live in Las Vegas, Nevada here. There is probably at least 2 million people in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Right. You don't know them all.
We rank 8th on the loneliest fucking city in the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
How can you have that many people living in a fucking confined guy? Okay, it's at least, maybe 14, 20 miles wide or whatever. I mean, but that's not even just the city part of it. We're talking about the outer skirts and stuff, that can all be connected, that you could really consider that people could meet.
Yeah, yeah.
And yet, we're the 8th. Most of us are fucking single in this goddamn town.
Wow. Well, it's a transient fucking town. You're afraid to make connections because people are fucking scumbags and do shit like steal your credit cards, like what happened to me.
Right.
And shit that happened to me. I mean, that's a very real thing. I've had people steal from me. I've had people do, so I'm very afraid and, reluctant when it comes to shit.
Steal you blind.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then other people, it's just like, honestly, I really haven't met anybody out here that I've just, makes me go, oh, wow, hey.
I did one. I mean, that was my ex-wife, obviously, and,
it's your ex-wife.
Yeah, now it's my ex-wife, so.
But at the same time, yeah, it's, like, people always say, well, why are you talking to chicks and others? And, I'm not choosing to do that. It just happens.
It seems that that's the ones that are
grabbing me.
Yeah, well, it seems the same thing with me. I find nobody in the town.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, one or two.
If I found someone here, I would totally be on it. But I haven't found anybody.
Well, one or two, and one, we were for a while there, almost a year, and things kind of like just took off in a different direction.
Oh,
and
that one, okay.
Yeah. So, but the whole thing is that was even just one person.
Right.
In a city, and I'm not saying I would want more than one, obviously, but I'm just making a general statement here that all of 2 billion fucking people.
Well, nobody just really turns. I mean, especially even the ones on the dating sites. Some of the shit.
Well, and I met her on a dating site.
Yeah, those people. I'm sorry, but those things are for the socially retarded.
They are. They have ruined, I believe, a lot of just being social.
Yeah, totally. Because I had this chick the other day. I asked her. I said, "Wait, it says you're from Oregon, but now you're living in something. But then you wrote you're in Henderson. So what's true here?" So what her response back to me was, "Driving." And I'm like, hey, stupid bitch, why don't you wait till you stop driving until you're able to answer this question? Why do you have to answer it all, right away? It's there. Beep, driving. Like, bitch, really? How about wait till you stop driving, then answer? Then I said, okay, how about this? Wait till you stop driving, then send me a message. And then she writes back, I'm at the movies right now. I said, fine, be at the movie. Great. And by the way, this person's unemployed. You know how much movies are, but yet they're going to they're unemployed, but they're going to a movie. Really? Okay.
It's a strange world we live in. I mean, a long time ago, back in the 80s, we had that recession, and, I was a child, or a young kid, I should say, and it was rough. I mean, we ate hot dogs, because we had a family of 4, or actually, it would be 5 of us. My mom, my dad was not around, and my 3 sisters. We were dirt poor. You know, we lucky we had Bisquick, we ate, you know, things like that.
Right.
And we survived. But nowadays, people look, and I see a lot of stuff going on, but it's like the world we live in, you still have to consume these things. It's no longer like it used to be. Now poor is you still got a cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
You still got this, you still got that. It's like poor.
I got an iPhone, but man, I'm shit. We're at a homeless shelter.
Well, see, and that's the whole thing. Poor. You know? The word poor has taken on a whole new meaning now.
It has.
It's not like it once was. I mean, you know, like I said, I sit here and, you know, I look around. I got all these tablets. I got all this stuff around, you know. But as a business, we're all struggling. You know, small businesses are taking it hard, and we still are. They try to tell you that this economy is improved upon and all that. It's bullshit. You know, if it was truly that way, you see some things picking up a little bit,
right?
But not a lot, not enough to really make us all.
But you see where the million mentality can come in? Because he said this to me one time, because I made mention of the economy or something. And he goes, that's a bunch of crap. I was like, well, why do you say that? He goes, going to the casinos, look at what people are doing. And in a way, he's got a point. I can see where people would think that.
But see, that's it. They will they are poor. They only take that money and spend the last bit on what they've always truly done. They're not going to. So you can take on that idea by saying, well, they're still out buying Starbucks, but they're going to continuously do that. That's all they're going to spend their money on. So the other businesses are not going to reap anything from this. They are just going to get, the corporations are making the money, not the small business.
Oh, yeah. Well, small businesses are the ones that take it the hardest.
We're small business poor is what we are.
But,
a small business poor country.
But even, you know, people, the common people, the consumer, you know, we're still struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, shit. I mean, I'm definitely not doing as well as I did, you know, a couple years ago.
Right.
Oh, fuck no. You know, and there's been, you know, remember how back in the day you'd say, hey, man, could you pay early? And I'd say, yeah, sure, fine. And then now, you know, now I'm very, you know, no, okay, sorry, man. I got to do it now. And make sure you take it on the day that I fucking, you know.
Well,
and
well, everything's risen. I mean, I go to the grocery store. I mean, anybody out there knows. You take one foot in a grocery store, you're like, what the son of a, I was just here 2 hours ago.
Well, then there's some people that just don't fucking live in reality.
Right.
And they look at you like you're on crack because they'll be like, what happened to all the money you had?
Yeah.
And you're just like, really? I shot it into my arm. What the fuck do you think I did with it?
Well, you are on crack, remember?
Yeah, you're right. I'm cracked out, man. Anyway, we'll be right back, bitches.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did happen a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a GAC, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jismbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul.
life. 25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches. So, tomorrow I believe is an election, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Something like that.
Yeah, please get out and throw your vote behind that dirtbag that you want to put in office.
Find your favorite gangbanger and vote for him. Why don't you?
Because we're back to the...
Oh, even my brother was putting shit up.
Bill Bob.
You could vote tomorrow.
Don't vote for him because he stole taxpayers' dollars. Vote for Millie Marco. Don't vote for Millie Marco. She went ahead and put all this money on taxpayer. You're all scumballs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, every single one of them. Who's going to vote for
I don't
these
know. I don't. If you guys think that these smear campaigns are making either one of you look any better, you're not. I mean, you guys are just proving that. But 10,000 people went out to vote so far, so I guess it's not proving anything.
Oh, that's it. They're dumb enough to do it. Oh, I got to go vote. Oh, it's my right. Oh, yes, I'm exercising.
I have to put I have to vote for somebody. I have to. No, you do not.
Well, it's just funny to me, especially people like my brother that push the whole, the government's fucked up and, everything's
He goes
a
and votes,
conspiracy.
doesn't he?
Then he goes and he posts something on Facebook. Instead of posting pictures of puppies on Facebook, you should be getting out and voting.
Change your country by a vote.
No, you know what? I personally, I'm with the people posting pictures of puppies.
I changed my country by not voting.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. I'm not voting for any of you assholes.
Nope.
I'm not interested in anyone. Fuck them.
I am not interested in voting for your ass.
If there was somebody who really, honestly, had a true agenda that they were going to stick by, then I'd vote for them. But they're all just full of shit. They all feed you. And I love this now. They all claim that they're for the common man. How many people throw out that, the fat cats and the this, yeah, well, I'm on your side. Like, listen, dickhead, I don't want to hear it. You drove a BMW here. Talk about fat cats, fuckface.
Yeah, and we all are.
Why don't you take the bus a couple times, Mr. Politician?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to vote them in office, and they're going to, because apparently they've all done such great jobs so far.
Oh, they're wonderful. Every single one of them. I mean, they should be commended.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, wow. Fucking it.
Yeah, I just don't. If there was somebody that came out and everybody's got something in their closet, we know this. Everybody, if you really want to drag up something on somebody, you can find something.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes down to if they brought out a true politician that they said some stuff, and I'd be like, well, that's just kind of normal life. But I mean, these people are showing you that the other one, and they're going so low as to actually digging in and finding the things that they've done to screw people out of their money.
Oh, yeah, bad shit.
Yeah.
He embezzled thousands.
Yeah, and there's no way to actually to feel good about voting for any of them.
Yeah. It's like, man, dude, I can't, I'm sorry. I can't go there with a clear conscience and be like, oh, that's who I want.
Because it's my patriotic duty to put someone in office.
Yes, I have to. Because if I don't vote, I shouldn't bitch, right?
And think about this, too. I mean, if you were going out and voting, what you're saying is you need to be led.
Yeah, I need a leader.
I need a leader.
An individual.
I am not smart enough to figure. I don't think we need this many elected officials.
Yeah, and why so many goddamn elections? What is going on?
Well,
I mean, who's being
it's because there's so many elected officials. Well, we've got this area, and we need a team. But it's because you guys are creating this to need that many elected officials.
To create a job. I'm going to create a job.
Yeah. You're putting all these, it's like anybody I know, child support. We go in and out of court every 3 freaking months. So you need all these judges to keep up with all these people. You know what? Start weeding some of this out. Get done what needs to be done, and don't pull them into court every 3 fucking months. And there you go. You don't need so many damn judges, do you? But no, we keep this up to we keep our whole system fed this way.
I see all these assholes every time I go to this, especially the Seniors United thing. I guess they really want to push the seniors to vote, and they're always got their.
Who the hell was that?
I don't know. Somebody just called me. I can't take it right now. I'm on the air.
Wait a minute, I sounded like what's her name there, which I haven't heard from.
Who?
Bunny Rabbit.
Oh, that's right. She used to do that, huh?
Yeah. Haven't seen anything of her posts.
No,
I don't know.
I saw she was smitten last time.
Yeah, that's been a while.
That was like a week or so ago, wasn't it?
She's 2 weeks. She's done nothing on Facebook at all since that smitten.
Totally off Facebook, huh?
Yeah, she's deep sixed herself somewhere. Hope not deep sixed.
I hope not either, but, well, fuck.
I loved her so much. I wanted to marry her, and she just wouldn't do it.
No, see
what happens.
Go figure, man. That's the way it works all the time. Everybody. So, yeah, I think there's some bullshit election tomorrow, and
of course there is.
Fucking jack-offs are going to run out and go. And then I
It's
love
judges
this.
and that.
Coworkers asked me, so are you going to go vote? Yeah, I'm going to go cut my dick off first. That's what I'm going to go do. And so I always tell I don't even want to get in these arguments with these people anymore, though. You know what I'm saying? Because they're stupid, and you can't win an argument with them. They're just going to sit there and go, well, if you don't take part in this political system, then you've got no right to complain. And, yeah, you know what? I pay taxes, jack off. So.
No, I have more of a right to complain because I don't take a part in this stupid system because I'm not stupid enough to do so.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you want to go vote? That's your right. Go and do it.
Okay, of course.
That is your right.
But at the same time, don't shit on me because I won't.
Don't, right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go put any of these scumballs. Like I said, if I truly find a decent politician, I would vote for them.
Yeah, and
I would take my time and go out and vote.
And there were a few people, that grabbed me for, what's the one guy that was here that was running for, I think, sheriff?
Okay,
he was
yeah.
on Shelley's show?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
he was pretty cool.
He's an upstanding man.
Although he never came on my show like he said he was going to.
Well, you're supposed to call him. You didn't do it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I called him and emailed.
Well, he could be really. I mean, right now he's up to official time, so it's you get crunch time.
That's true. He's running. So.
Yeah, so he only has a couple days. So he only had that.
God, this is probably
about
2 months ago.
No, it was 2 months ago.
Was it 2?
No, about a month. You're right.
Time is flying so fast. It's very possible it could have been 2 months ago.
But that is crunch time. So
yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. But yeah,
nice to see him in, but he's not good. I already know who's going to win. They know who's going to win.
Well, that's it. It's all set. It's ready to go. But you still got guys like fucking
Lebowski or whatever the hell his name is. He's going to be sheriff. Bottom line.
That guy?
You already know. You can tell.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Browner or Brewer or whatever his name was. There's 2 left. You can always tell who's going to win.
Yeah, and just who's the favorable one because they make them look favorable, and even with any election. Same thing with the big presidential one. Obviously Romney looked like the fuckhead the whole time.
Right.
I mean, you just didn't like.
They always tell you it's so close.
Oh,
they give you that like that cliffhanger.
Polls.
Who shot Jr.? It may be too old for some people out there, but they give you that cliffhanger so that way
the polls are neck and neck right now. Get out there and cast your votes. It's important.
Yeah, keep running, run like we tell you to do it. Run
on your wheel. You little fucking hamster.
Do what we tell you.
No insults to hamster, by the way.
Right.
But
obey us. Do what we tell you to. We just want to see how many of you jackasses we can get and do what we ask you to.
Everybody. All you morons. Just come on, run out there.
Go, you zombies.
Go out there like the little robots you are and go sit at those polls.
You know what? I've got a better idea. Huh. Why don't you guys go out with Anonymous on the 5th of November and make your vote that way?
Oh. Wow.
You want to change your country? That's how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Not by going and getting in. that is the same thing as saying, look, we're going to play a baseball game, okay? You're coming to my field.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get any mitts. You don't get a bat. You don't get any of the provisions we get. We get the first 4 innings, all of us just hitting the ball, but come and play. It's stacked against you.
Right, exactly.
Why would you do that?
Oh, the morons think they're getting something out of it.
Yeah.
They give them some kind of carrot somehow.
Let's go play the game that's stacked against us. No. Why don't you go out and be your own person? Why don't you go out and stand with Anonymous and say, look, we're not doing this shit no more. We're done.
Wait, tell a little more what that is, man.
Anonymous is it's sort of an organization, but it's not an organization. It's a meeting of the people that are for the people.
Okay.
And they get together. They want to have on November 5th. They've been doing it for a couple years now, quite a while. and this November they actually want to start kicking some ass. They want people to go out, and they're having a masked man march, I guess, or something like that, kind of like they did.
Shit, I gotta work, otherwise I would go.
Yeah, see, and that's the problem.
Well, do it on a weekend. They should do it. I wish they do it.
It's always remember the 5th of November is what it is.
Oh, it's a certain date, specific.
Yes, specific date. So whatever date
Man,
falls
man,
on.
I'd love to go. I really would, man. I would. That would be something I would do, because that's something that see. You champion a cause that you know that you stand with, obviously, that you know is going to do something.
Right.
As opposed to, some stuff is just bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Regardless of what you do. Oh, well, how many of these motherfuckers, what was it, a few weeks ago, were walking around with these petitions, for to legalize marijuana in Nevada. But, and I'm like, I'm not putting my name on anything, because now you assholes have my information, and guess what you can do? You can track me. So, what do you think about those petitions? The ones that they make you, like you'll find somebody in a parking lot that approaches you and says,
I don't do those.
I don't do them either. Because the only one I did do was at that, the March Against Monsanto.
Right.
When the lady had the fluoride one.
Well, they're a little different. Yeah. I mean, when you know it's put behind an organization that, somewhere government funded.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you can smell it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, when it's shit that, that obviously it's a cause that is a grassroots cause.
Right, then you're more behind it, right.
Yeah, as opposed to being some governmental bullshit.
Yeah.
That's like, you want to legalize marijuana? Let's see where you stand on this.
Yeah, let's see.
So I can track your ass.
Let's say, okay, we put him in this category.
Yeah. Put your name, address, phone number, social security number, penis size.
Right.
All this good shit.
Anus size, so we know how far to ram it in.
Yeah, last shit you took, so we know how big something could come out of that. What's
it's just
the size
amazing. And a lot of people. Well, I don't really agree with Mark Dice a lot, because he's pretty self-proclaimed as being the god to the world. But
some of the shit he says is kind of funny, though.
But he has done a couple things, like he went out and would ask people. Sign a petition to have all rights taken away from people to do this and that, and they would like, oh, okay, they would just sign it.
Oh yeah, there's some funny shit.
And then they said sign one to send people to FEMA camps, and they were signing it
because they have no clue what the fuck they're signing.
Yeah, they were signing to put people in FEMA camps. Wow. So it just shows you that these idiots do not pay attention to what you're saying to them. Well, they sign this.
The one that I thought was funny that he did was, do you think that the guy that shot Jesus and JF Kennedy should be doing life in prison? Yeah. And they're going, oh, yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, they just pay absolutely, because they're so sucked up into their world.
Yeah, everyone's so self-absorbed, nobody listens. Nobody, what is it? They don't hear, they hear, but they don't listen. It's like, oh, yeah, sure, man, whatever you just said. But I'm dumb enough. But see, the thing is, when they start taking action, that's what's scary. Right. That's like driving blindfolded. Right. So now all of a sudden you're, in your own world there. And the guy asks you to do something, you're like, oh yeah, sure, man. Yeah. Just to get you off my dick, so I can go back to my taking my personality test on Facebook here, or on OkCupid.
And I love when you go to your around voting time or stuff like that. When you go to your DMV. Sometimes I get irate with them a little bit, because I just get, and I know it's not their fault.
You mean those assholes that say, have you registered to vote
yet?
Yeah,
have you registered? I said, no, and I never will. Yes. And they look at you, and the one goes, one time I remember, it was a while back. I'm going to paraphrase probably a little bit, because I don't remember the exact words, but I remember saying, no, I do not vote. And they're like, well, you should. And I said, I don't want to be responsible for putting any of these jackasses in office. And at the time,
start acting like an immigrant.
Yeah.
No, I'm not from this country. I don't vote.
Well, it's true, because then I would get a medical card.
Dude,
I would
get hook you up.
I'd be on the hookup.
You get those food stamps that child support wants you to get.
I wouldn't even have to go file. Hell, they'd be handing them to me and putting in my pockets full.
Yeah, it'd be like making it rain. Throwing food stamps.
I'd be shaking my booty, and they'd be making rain food stamps.
Make it rain with the food stamps.
Swiping my EMB card or whatever it is.
EBT card.
Yeah, EMB.
EMB, same shit.
Yeah, what the hell's the difference at
Every
this point?
moron buys.
Yeah.
So, actually, you never did finish that story. Basically, so because you're working, they wanted to throw you in jail.
Yeah, and to the ending of that story, which I did not finish.
Kind of derailed.
They actually because you when you're in the court, I don't know if it's all the courts, but I know in the child support division, they have this little thing where you have to sign. When you go to sign a credit card, you have to take the pen and sign it.
Oh yeah.
So you sign the the information that they just put down for your court hearing before you even see it.
Oh.
So you're pre-signing to something you hadn't even read yet.
Kind of like the thing we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Sign this to go to a FEMA camp.
And you have to do it there. So you have to sign or they won't let you out. So you sign, then you get your court order. I signed, I get my court order. It told me I have to go apply for food stamps. I have to.
Wow. That's so pointless.
I have to go apply for food stamps. They want me in the system so badly.
See, this is what's bad, because you're obviously doing the right thing, and they can't really fight you, per se, but now they can turn things against you. Oh, you're not applying for food stamps? You're in violation of what,
right.
the judge's
so
ruling.
So they're getting to me to the point where, because they asked me to do a modification, I refused to do the modification, because they're saying, well, we can help you get to pay less money. And then, no. You want information is what you want.
Yeah, it's easy to track you.
You are not going to do anything more besides now know all of my other personal stuff that you haven't gotten your little paws on yet.
Wow.
So I refused to do the modification. I said, look, I can pay what I'm paying anyhow. So even if I modify it, what's going to be the difference? Well, we can take it off of your back, and isn't it? Oh, no, you're going to still ram me in the ass anyway.
They're helping you. See, they're looking out for you,
Yeah, they're looking out for me. That's why when I'm trying to be an upstanding person, I don't like to say citizen because it's under the clause of being a bullshit and dumb fuck, but, an American, and trying to be an upstanding American, and I'm being condemned for it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You're doing what the American dream says you're supposed to do. Work hard, feed your family, be loyal, keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Yeah, but it's that whole idea of being
keep the government closer.
Yeah, that being that person, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's totally changed, and
you have to have a certain amount of dirtball in you to survive.
Although it's funny, we've talked about this before too. It's like some of the stuff that should have gone out years ago is still way powerful and way, going strong, where other things that should have stayed in, like the stuff we've just been talking about,
right?
They've completely disregarded, and, oh no, now it's all about getting what you want and using people, and it's the paper plate syndrome, and, once you get what you can from everybody, then you throw them the fuck away, and hey, fuck them,
That's what it is. Everything is disposable. People are disposable now.
Yeah.
You don't look at a person like the loyalty we have.
Oh, yeah.
We've kept a loyalty. I've never raised your price, and you've always stayed here.
Well, that's
we have a loyalty, and people have asked you to come away, and other people said, well, why don't you raise the price? You could, because there's a certain part of loyalty there that you keep with somebody.
Well, and even with friends of mine. Well,
right.
Why don't you heard Cruise Control last week, didn't you? When I was like, yeah, if Jerkman dies, man, I'm probably not going to do the show anymore.
He's like, you could do it.
Do it from
your
home.
house.
And I'm like, I don't want to fucking do it from home. How about them apples?
Yeah.
I don't want to deal. I see the shit you got to deal with all this equipment. I'm cool, man. I'm good. I don't need the ulcers. Thanks.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got enough of them for all of us.
But yeah, I'd rather be that, the shit that I was raised with. I mean, this is how I was raised. It's not about, now everybody's a fucking flake, and, I'm sorry is supposed to fix everything. All you got to do is just apologize.
And it's not even a sorry they mean most of the time
That's
anymore.
What I'm saying. It's just, hey, the fact the words came out of your mouth.
Hey, look, I said I was sorry. You have to accept it, dick.
Hey, I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
What more do you want? Well, try mean it if you really are going to be sorry.
How about being genuine? That's what I want.
Yeah, there you go. Try that one on for size.
Wow. Well, be right back, bitches.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did have a lot of YouTube YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not. Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hear on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. B-Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
B-Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome back to the shit that fucking irks me.
They heard some of the stuff we talk about off the air.
Yeah, some of the conversations off the air. Well, sometimes I forget. I get confused. I'm like, did we say
we're on
that
the air?
Did I put that out there yesterday? I don't remember.
It does get confusing sometimes because we'll talk about it and not realize we didn't say it on the air.
Oh, yeah. Man, fuck.
For anybody that wants to know, we were talking about giving someone a 30th alien baby.
Oh, yeah, because, well, I'm disappointed with Mike and his, you know, I was
the lady moved the day on him.
I was going to go Wednesday with you, and now all of a sudden it's moved to Thursday, which, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to, I'm going to go home. Then I'm going to catch another bus to go see Sluggo, because I've kicked it with him in a minute.
Tonight?
No, Thursday.
Oh.
And we're just going to hang. I haven't, you know, I want to see his new place, and, you know, it seems like he's doing well. Matter of fact, I called him last night, and he was hanging out with his neighbors, and there was a bunch of noise in the background. I'm like, what are you doing, man? You at a bar? No, I'm just hanging out with my neighbors. I'm like, damn. So it's kind of cool. I think that, you know, I hope he's getting like a little crew or group that he can hang
And he
with.
hasn't went back to her yet?
No. He hasn't even heard from her, as far as I know.
She probably hasn't gotten through last month's groceries yet.
She's still got, plenty of shit to
Yeah,
eat.
and when she runs out and her bathtub's full of shit, she'll be calling him.
I need you. And he's like, nah. Hopefully he'll be strong and be a man.
I haven't heard from my ex in forever.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
I tried texting her. I tried sending her some messages through Facebook and stuff like that. Nothing. No returns.
Has she been on Facebook, do you know?
Well, she had to. She uploaded some pictures a while back and some stuff like that. So I went to all these different places, like her Facebook or blah, 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 all kinds of shit, and never heard nothing.
Well, you know, sometimes that's for the better, you know.
But I love her. I think me and her can work it out.
Oh, see, you even laugh at that.
Yeah, and that was kind of a maniacal laugh, too, I think.
It was very maniacal. I was like, wow, man, damn.
Yeah, work it out.
You know, fuck.
Sure.
It's, yeah, just move on, man. That's all you can fucking do.
Well, that's what I've done.
So,
I'm just going to be alone the rest of my life.
Well,
Maybe, you know what? But I do have this new thing I've been thinking about. Here it is. I've made this, and I'm going to sleep with it tonight.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
Yeah, it's a little grape head person. It's really cute. So
you gonna hold it up for the camera?
Yeah, I am right now. It's like, here, I'll hand it to you. It's got a little puppet thing. It's got I put a grape head through the center.
Yeah, man.
You put your hand through the center.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Well, my dick's about that big, so
just shove your cock up in this thing.
Yeah, so
just nut in it.
Yeah, it should.
Just,
I don't know. That might be too small. I'm just kidding.
Be sure to wash it though, because you don't want it to fill up with nut.
Well, this is the one I didn't wash yet, and the one I was holding you. Sorry, I should have
really?
handed you the other one. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, you know, how come when I squeezed it, nothing poured out?
It's dry.
The seminal fluid's all dry.
I think so.
It didn't crunch when I squeezed it either, though.
Yeah, well, I'm an old man. It came out powdery.
Oh, so it's just like little splotches here, little splotches there. You know, nothing major. Yeah, that's. I'm getting over my little funk too, man.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, you got to. What the fuck, Tracy?
What else you gonna do in life? You know, it's all this stuff's an illusion, anyhow.
Yeah.
None of this is real.
Well, and that's, I guess, a good thing in some ways, and in other ways not so good.
When we blink out, we're done. It's like a fucking Tron video game.
Who was it yesterday was feeding me the, oh, you're going to find somebody.
You will. You will find somebody that loves you for you.
What was it?
Look at the silver lining in every dark cloud.
Oh, yeah. I think AK was trying to feed me that shit one night.
She did?
Yeah.
Well, you may. I don't know. You might find that special girl when you're in a nursing home and ready to die.
Yeah, I'm sure. As soon as they pull the plug.
You'll be like, oh, I love you.
Yeah, pretty much. That's where it's going to be. Yeah, that's how it's been with me all the time and shit. No, she tried that one night. She was like, you're going to find someone.
Maybe
I'm like,
you and AK should hook up.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
She would want to kill you, I think.
I think I'd want to kill her.
Oh, boy, that may be that kind of volatile relationship, that you guys hate each other so much you just make mad passionate love.
Well, see, the thing is, I know we make good friends.
There's that maniacal laugh again.
But we would make a very bad couple, I think.
Yeah, you probably would.
Just because, yeah.
How do you think me and her, if we would ever hook up? I mean, not saying it's going to happen, but if it would, do you think me and her would make a good...
man, I don't think so.
No?
And I'll be honest, because I'm thinking she'd have you worried a lot. Like, you'd be going, where the fuck is she? She'll disappear sometimes.
Right.
Like we don't hear from her.
She did say she's a runner.
Yeah, she's a runner. She's very in
I'm
her
like,
own world.
Where the hell's my fucking woman at again? Damn.
She'll keep you guessing. Yeah, I think in that case, man.
Then she'd be out in a computer going, and FBI be coming to the house or something. I'd be like, oh, damn it.
Yeah,
hon, you got the fucking FBI here again?
And you want to deal with all that shit? I don't think so. Actually, I'm trying to think who you would have worked well with.
Oh, God. Nobody.
Yeah, there really wasn't anybody that you brought in that would have just been for you. I mean...
Oh, you mean like it's been through the station?
Right. That I've met, at least. You know what I'm saying? That I thought, whoa, damn.
Well, I've had Kelsey here. I've had...
before I knew Flying Fish,
uh-huh.
At first I thought, well, maybe they will hit it. But then when I saw she was a fucking raging alcoholic...
And druggie.
And a drug addict, I was like, oh, no, that wouldn't work. But at first I thought because you both were loud, you seem to both, have this...
Oh, we're both loud, thanks.
Yeah, you're both very fucking loud and obnoxious.
Really?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you.
Hey, I'm just telling you the truth, man. At first I thought with her that might be a possibility, but...
So she's the only one?
That I saw that really... Well, you know what? If Bunny Rabbit wasn't so schizofied, you and her might have been able to hit it off.
You think me and her would have?
Yeah,
she's a lot younger than me, but hey, what's that matter?
But it seemed like she was kind of on to the way you thought.
Right.
Wasn't so...
Obviously girly, the kind I like.
Yeah, the kind you like.
Right.
And seemed like she was...
Well, not that AK's not girly or anybody else.
But I think AK, she'll say what's on her mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she would. Well, that would be definite.
Where Bunny Rabbit sometimes will go along with shit. I think you'd be...
So I need somebody to go along with my bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Because, you know why? Because you will never back down.
You're right. I'm not a very good back downer.
No, you do not back down. So when it comes to something, even when you're caught red the fuck handed, you'll still be like, no, man. No, I'm telling you. Or you'll spin it or do something else. But you're not a dude who...
I debate it.
Oh, yeah, you'll fight it to the death, too.
You're fucking right, I will.
And you'll make it...
Unless I'm totally wrong, but I'll at least still try to...
Yeah, even then, though, I've seen you just completely, take something that was so off the wall. Even I think when you knew you weren't right, and you still fought about it.
I'd spin it.
Just like, oh, yeah, then you put your spin on it, and you're like, oh, man.
Then they're like, I know he's wrong, but I'm not sure now. I can't even knock it off.
In that case, yeah, you can't even really debate it because you're like, well, what the fuck is my point? So you got it to the point where you get me to, or anyone to sort of
doubt themselves,
doubt their point. You're like, well, maybe he's right. That's why sometimes I do that. All right, Jerkman, I went home and I was thinking a little bit. I think you're fucking wrong. It usually takes me a night to digest some shit.
Kind of like the V syndrome, like, Was he?
Fuck him. He was talking shit about me.
6 hours later.
Oh, yeah. Then you finally catch on. Very good.
That's funny.
So, yes. So what did we learn from tonight's show?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, good. Except that you have a grape head thing that you're going to fuck.
Yes.
Let's see.
You have a 60-year-old lady that's married but wants to give you good rub dubs.
Seems like she enjoys massaging me and popping my blackheads on my back. Yeah.
To not vote, it doesn't mean anything, but you'll go do it anyhow.
Yeah. Oh, we learned about this generation that they're fucking retarded.
Right.
And
we learned that I'm compatible with almost nobody.
Hey, don't feel bad. Actually, which ones? All right, I'll turn that around and ask you the same question. Which ones that I was with did you find to be possible matches?
That you were with, or someone that came in the station?
Both. Whoever
I seen you and Flying Fish. If Flying Fish wasn't, if she wouldn't have been a drinker and a druggie.
Really?
Yeah. I think you two would have. I think because when she wasn't, you two were back and forth, and you guys were sort of compatible, I thought.
Really?
And some certain yeah. Huh. I think she would have been the one to take you a little bit out of your comfort zone, and, you know, I just think you guys may have, but the problem was obviously the
alcohol
and drugs.
Yeah,
right.
That's a big factor.
And she loved the foot thing, and you guys liked it. Yes, she did.
No, she was. I never touched her feet. She was one that I never.
She was teasing you. That's why.
Yeah, but I don't think she would ever. She didn't really seem into the whole foot thing. Nah, she wasn't into the feet.
That's true. She wasn't. So no, cancel her.
Okay.
I mean, only because of the foot thing. Yeah, that's major for you. Let me think. Huh.
Anybody else, man, that you may have seen?
Damn. None of the people that worked at the station.
And nobody that I dated, I guess you're saying, like.
No, there was really nobody I thought that that you had even brought in. Like that you kind of brought in for dates or anything like that I could really see.
That you're like, oh, man, I can see that happening.
Yeah, you're a waste, too.
Yeah,
we're both wastes.
Fuck it.
You pick your nose, why not?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. You know, here it is. We're both employed.
Yeah.
We're both successful. You know.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
for what we can be doing, right?
I mean, yeah, you're still successful.
I believe all talk's a success. A success.
Yeah,
it's in its own right.
It's a success. I mean, in the sense of look how long
I'm
it's been around.
a billionaire, right? But I've survived, and we've put a lot of word out. We've got a lot of
So
it's a success.
You know, I mean, you're not a scrub.
We have changed. All talk has changed the way radio's been done.
Oh fuck yeah.
So yeah,
you gotta. There's something to be said for that.
Yep.
But
and your work,
I do my thing.
You have been at that poodle fat shop for forever. I mean, you put out some poodles that people have been like, they look like a work of walking art.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, man. But we've. I guess the point is we're not fucking scrubs and fucking shitheads that sit around and think that we're owed something.
Well, we do sit around.
Well, we sit around doing this radio show. But, I mean, we don't act like we're owed something or that, people should, that we deserve, any of that shit. But, yet, we have the hardest time getting women. How the fuck is that?
Like you said, I'm not compatible with anybody, that's why.
Well, it defies everything. I mean, it's just like, these chicks all want fuck-ups. And we're not fuck-ups. That's the thing. It's like, damn, when I was unemployed and, living off SSDI.
You had the chicks, didn't you?
I had no problem getting women. But now all of a sudden I have a job and I own my own condo. And
yeah, when I was younger and I was kind of more free, when I didn't take life as a responsibility and learn that, that there are certain responsibilities you need to do as a person, as a guy, whatever.
Right.
I had tons of women. I mean, there was one point in my life, I mean, obviously I was younger too and had more hair and some other shit, but at the time, there was a time I dated 35 fucking girls at the same time.
I couldn't do that, man. It's too much
It didn't last long. I didn't say it went forever. I just dated 35 fucking girls for like 3 weeks.
Damn.
It drove me nuts. I couldn't do it. But they're like, we're going to date? Yeah. Want to be with a girl? Yeah. And there was a point in my life that I was young. I was stupid. I walked down the street, 2 girls, one on each arm, kissing them both, making out with both of them, and I didn't care. I didn't give a fucking flying shit. It was about me. And when it was about me, I didn't care. I wasn't employed. All this fucking shit. Tons of women.
See? And I know sometimes you guys jump on me and say that I act like it's all about me. Maybe I don't do it enough. I need to do it more. You know,
you should work on that.
I probably should, because I just think it's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic that
right.
Women all say they want a guy who's goal oriented or whatever. Well, I got all the shit already, and you motherfuckers aren't interested. So
right.
I don't want to hear that shit again. You're looking for a reason to tear somebody down is what it is. So.
You and Jerry
and Ocelot.
Yeah. Kind of, because I'm thinking now, she liked her feet rubbed. Oh, she always came in for that.
True. Yeah.
You guys are both pretty independent people.
Yeah.
Jerry's a good woman.
Yeah.
You're a good guy. You guys can play off each other and agitate each other.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We never get mad at each other.
No, you guys tease each other,
but at the same time, she's almost too cool to date.
See, and that's the whole thing, and it comes down to where I think in the beginning, I think maybe. Now it's to the point of total friendship, and it'd just be weird.
Now we're too good of friends to do something like that.
Right,
but,
it would take you to the point of weirdness.
In the beginning, like when she first started coming in, that
for looking, hindsight, looking back, you would think, well, yeah, those two would have, because it just kept playing in my mind, trying to think of somebody, and I popped up Jerry one time, and I thought I just kind of brushed it off quick because of how it is now. Right. But I thought, well, I need to take it from a perspective of back then.
Right, how it used to be.
How it used to be, right, before we all became such great friends and stuff like that, Right. That, because Jerry's been around for a year and a half now with us.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's a great friend. So, but I believe back then, you guys, I think you guys may have. She probably would choke me for saying that, but.
Probably as of now, yes. Wow.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be, it's interesting to see how that goes. But, man. we run out of shit to say?
No, I'm just thinking, and that's about what I come up with. Jerry, I think, would have been at a point in time.
Wow. Yeah.
And for me, just a lost cause. Well, you said Kelsey.
No, I didn't say. I said Bunny Rabbit.
Yeah, you said Bunny Rabbit.
I didn't see you guys together, and then like I said, I thought Flying Fish for a minute.
Thank God. Thank God.
But then when you see how she acts,
thank the gods above.
I don't even know I haven't seen any of her posts lately. Is she still up to the same?
I haven't really seen anything either.
How many jobs has she lost since?
I don't know. I just see when it does pop up, it's always something bad, and God's going to get them for it or something like that.
Oh yeah, of course. Now you know who your friends are.
Yeah, that's all I see anymore. I never see anything.
Everybody and fuck, and that's the thing too. You get it's the Facebook culture, man. Always that one asshole that always wants to get on there and dump their fucking dirty laundry. And I get on there and I bitch, but I think there's a difference between bitching and just dumping your dirty laundry.
Once in a while I'll get on and put my thoughts out there or something of meaning from me personally.
Yeah.
But I used to do that a lot more than I have lately. I really haven't come up with a lot of
well, that, and then people get concerned and weird. And
well, for mine too, mine is something else I really haven't put on Facebook yet that's mostly on my concern in my mind. And I haven't come out with that yet on Facebook.
And I guess, not on Facebook. On here you have.
On here I have. I've talked about the cancer, but on Facebook I have not mentioned.
I'm just surprised people aren't connecting the dots.
Yeah, I have not.
That somebody's not like, hey, wait a minute. Because most of the people that are listening to us come from your Facebook, right?
Probably. I'm sure we do. But then I think most of the people that are listening already know.
True. That's true.
So for them, it's not. They're not going to come out on my Facebook and call me out on it.
It's not new news. Like, damn, you didn't say anything about
How
this.
come
shit?
you didn't tell everybody that you probably have cancer? Oh, because I didn't do it. I don't think they're going to come out on Facebook and say that.
Yeah. Well, no reason to. Then you probably get a lot of other fake pieces of shit coming out of the woodwork. I'm so sorry, and you're like, whoa, I haven't heard from you in like 3 years.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hell, you might even hear from your ex.
Wow.
What's up?
You think so?
Yeah, maybe
I don't think so.
If you were able to finally put that out there?
That I had cancer?
Yeah, even though she knew or was pretty sure.
Yeah, well, shit, she left me when we first suspected this 2 years ago.
Isn't that amazing?
Over 2.5 years ago when we first suspected there may be the possibility that I could possibly have cancer. We wasn't sure at the time. Then she left me. It was what, a couple months after that.
Wow.
It wasn't that long. She left me and the boys.
That's one of those things that certain people will answer for shit. I do believe that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some shit she's going to answer for. They're leaving you with the kids, leaving you with the cancer.
Yeah.
That's some shit that's gonna come back later and bite her in the ass. I'm sure.
Well, I don't know if that's what she did it for or whatever. If it is, then so be it. If it isn't, so be it also. To me, either way, I mean, I can't say that there haven't been times I kept thinking I couldn't have done that to somebody. I could have never done it to her.
I don't think well, no, I don't want to say most people, but
yeah.
Definitely that was pretty unscrupulous regardless of who who looks at that.
Yeah, and like she said, to her, it was all about she couldn't handle the way we lived anymore or whatever. She couldn't handle it no more, pretty much.
Okay.
So I guess to each your own.
I guess it's called weathering the storm. That's what you do as a couple, but
well, you should.
But I know how it is, man. Next best thing.
Yeah.
The paper plate mentality. Once the person their use goes out, you throw them away.
I mean, you're with somebody 11, 12 years like we were, at that point in time. Okay, supposing it would have been just the opposite. I would have not left her at that point in time, no matter what was going on.
Well, of course not.
I would have stayed with her to stick it out, to say, hey, look, I loved you. No matter what's going on right now, I'm going to stand by your side and make sure you're okay at least.
Right. But this is somebody with the paper plate mentality. You just happen to be a very durable paper plate.
I was one of those. I was one of those Dixie plates.
Yeah.
Dixie plate.
Dixie. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ Dixie plate. Jerkman.
and that's the story there, bitches. See ya.